Okay, I'm trying to approach this. Look, I'm trying to pretend like, what if we were in a college class? And I was like, look, guys. No, okay, so this is what I would say. I would say, look, there was a time when the lights in major cities were powered by oil, like gas, like a liquid, some sort of liquid fuel. And then eventually electricity, as we became more efficient, we used electricity to power lights. So I'm like, look, I think cars are the same thing. I think a car is an equivalent to a gas-powered light from the past. I think there was a time, I'm sure there's places where people are still using a fossil fuel to power a light source, metaphorically speaking. But I think as time has passed and electricity has become more and more available, I think the majority of people would say that the convenience and the accessibility of not having to get the fossil fuel from wherever it comes from, whether it's across the world or in your own country, but still there needs to be a refinement that occurs to allow that gas to be used instead of electricity. And I think that's what electric cars are doing. I think that in the future, as there's more power stations and really the lack of space that electric charging allows. I mean, look at Walmart. Once Walmart has electric power stations to charge vehicles at all Walmarts, I think that's going to make a huge difference. I think that's going to be the equivalent of that transition from powering your light source with oil to then powering it with electricity. Thank you for joining me. I like to exchange ideas. I say, look, I appreciate being here with you. And I agree, there is a lot to go through when you discuss gas-powered cars versus electric, but I do think that the future is bright for powering your light bulbs with electricity the same way you power a car with electricity. We're almost there, guys. We're moving in a direction that's more convenient. I'm for convenience and preparedness for myself and other people. I say, look, if you could ideally live in a perfect world, I think most people would have one gas-powered car and one electric car, in case there is a oil crisis, you could still revert to using the electric car. I think that is, in my opinion, the dream. I don't want to say the American dream. I think it's a dream for anyone to be able to have access to your environment regardless of what fuel source is available at any given moment. Thank you.